Hey, what's up? I'm Lokes97, and this is behind the lyrics of Hollywood Highbeams. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be really, really hard to do. I saw Lil Nas X do this, but I don't have lyrics like to put on screen, so I'm just gonna like basically go through the whole song on YouTube. Okay, here we go.
So what is life? What is life all about? Just like my daddy, yo, I'm gonna get gout. Gout, not got, it's a medical condition. All these bitches gonna love me for my fucking ambition. Hey.
Alright, so what's life? What's life all about? It's 2021, and I've been searching for the meaning of life like all year. Haven't been coming up with very good answers. Just like my daddy, yo, I'm gonna get gout. My dad just got diagnosed with gout not that long ago, and if you don't know what that is, that's like a medical condition where like it gets in your legs pretty much, and it's like really really hard to like walk and shit. Without your legs like wanting to collapse on you. And I'm not getting got because like I've been getting got for the past like 6 years now. In life by like everybody just kind of like fucking with me and whatnot. So I'm not getting got anymore because now like I actually got, we got me and Jeremy, I'm using his studio. We're working together on a pretty regular basis, and we're finally making beautiful things happen versus me just working by myself, just making like, albums that weren't the greatest on the planet. All the bitches gonna love me for my fucking ambition is pretty much like I'm hoping that my ambition catches on, and I hope people start to realize that I actually kind of like doing what I do. I'm hoping that I can become a solid entertainer.
That word wasn't very nice. My heart, it's as cold as ice.
Alright, so that word wasn't very nice, because I realize that in a lot of my rap videos, or not rap videos, but like in a lot of my songs in general, I say word like bitches and stuff, which I'm trying to avoid doing that. So like after I recorded that line, I was like, man, that wasn't nice. I should throw that in. And then Jeremy agreed with me. And then my heart's as cold as ice because like I'm so like much harder and tougher on like everything that I put out versus like what I was back in like 2015 and 16, even though I'm in love with what I put out in 2016 and 17 especially versus what I do now. I think like I always beat myself up because I think I was in my prime back in like 16, 17, and like I need to just fucking get over it, but that's what that means.
Today I was in a shower, I laid down some grout. That's like putty, and you know my bitch is slutty. Whoa.
So today I was in the shower, I laid down some grout. When I wrote the song, I was working in a construction job, and grout is something that you put like in between shower tile. And I just thought it was a funny line. And then that's like putty, which is like what grout is. And then you know my bitch is slutty. That's just kind of a good filler line.
Hey, let's talk about money. At the casino, I'm very lucky. I never ever lose, and I get a little chubby. And my old girl, yeah, she wants my jizz, honey. What?
So every time I go to the casino, like I like am the luckiest motherfucker like ever. Why? I don't know. I don't know how it works, but like I seem to always come out like ahead. Watch, now that I said that, I'm gonna like lose everything I have. That'd be crazy. And then like the old girl wants my jizz, honey. What? That's just like a play on me being in love with like what I did in 2016, 17, and everybody from 16, 17 wanting to know like what I'm doing now, and like now that I'm actually doing like really cool stuff, kind of like this new album, which is like so official. I feel like so much more official than what like I used to do. I feel like now people are wanting to know like if they can reconnect and whatnot. And whenever somebody like from your past, if there's ever a relationship, romantical or a friendship or like whatever, if there's ever a relationship like from your past that ended like on a semi-negative note and they want to like reconnect like anytime in the future, it's never a good sign. You should always say no.
But girl, you won't be missed. Life nowadays is a peaceful bliss. My new girl brings out my tenderness. I say another one ain't got a thesaurus. What?
Also, like, girl, you won't be missed. That's not like talking about like any specific person. That's just talking about like everybody, like from like the past, like 2015, 16, 17. Because I collabed with like a ton of people in those 3 years. Like I mean, it was cool what we did back then, but like I don't miss like any of it. Like I'm trying to like move on and like look towards like a more lit path, and just trying to keep making even better stuff in the future. So like I don't miss like any of you that, you know, that were dragging me down like in the past. Now I'm like moving on forward. Now life is a peaceful bliss. My new girl that I'm with, she kind of brings out like my tenderness, and she kind of brings out like my warm, like fuzzy inside feelings. And then I would give her another line, but I'll have a thesaurus because I'm not very good with words.
Source, what? Hands up like momentum. Don't ever say you quit on me like David. You gotta push me out. You as complicated as Brendan Urie. Yeah, this is what fame does to you. It's not as great as it seems. It's like a deer in headlights, and all you can see is a Hollywood high beam. Hollywood high beam. Hollywood high beam. Hollywood high beam.
So the chorus, having it be like, you know, full of like celebrity references. The first one being "Put Your Hands Up" like Bo Burnham, reference to that song in Bo Burnham's special on Netflix, like "Put your fucking hands up, put your fucking hands up for me," or however the fuck that goes. And like Dave Bird, you got a voice to be heard. I get told that I have like Lil Dicky Jewish hair, literally almost every fucking day. And then I also get told that I'm as hard on myself as like somebody of his stature, which I don't fucking think that's true at all, but whatever. So I included that in because I don't get compared to him a lot. I guess I shouldn't say that. That makes me sound like full of myself. I get told that I have similar hairstyles as him. I guess that's kind of where that line came from, pretty much. And you're as complicated as Brendan Urie, which basically is saying like Brendan Urie used to do like a lot of live streams back in the day, and then some of them were gaming, some of them were like other stuff, and he's like such a philosophical guy. Like he's such a fucking cool guy, and he gets like he's so complicated like and complex with his emotions, which I feel like can describe me like perfectly. This is what fame does to you. It's not as great as it seems, meaning that like everybody you almost hear like of everybody that makes it like really really big, that they completely like change what they're worth and who they were before they were famous. And then like their life isn't actually as great as they thought it would be before they were famous. It's like a deer in headlights, meaning like you're constantly, when you're first coming into Hollywood, you're like blinded by the light, and then all you can see is Hollywood high beams. High beams being like on a car when like you run into a deer and like you're like a deer in headlights. I thought that was really 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 fucking clever.
I get 10 views per video.
So, like, on this verse, I was like, Jeremy, let's change up the song. Let's try and make it more, like, comedy-based. I think that would, like, actually catch people a lot more than just, like, self-reflection and whatnot, which I think the comedy angle of this song that comes in on verse 2 is really, 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 really sells this song and makes it, like, really, really good. So, the first line, I get 10 views per video. It's so sad, you know, but, like, I've been doing YouTube for, like, oh my god, a really, really, really long time now, and I get like 10 views per video, so like, but like I'm still me, you know, I'm still rocking.
I used to play Super Mario, then I switched to Agario. Devin is mean to me, this I know for sure. Devin hurts my feelings.
So I used to play Super Mario when I was doing like a bunch of Let's Plays, then I switched to like Agario, meaning like face cam videos and all that. Devin is mean to me, this I know for show. Devin, you know, he's my home slice and he's my homeboy, and I hope he listens to the song, because that line was more like a shout out to him than anything else.
Hey everybody, check out my greetings.
At the beginning of every single one of my videos, I used to start out with saying, hey everybody, it's Lokeside97. That was my main greeting.
Whenever I'm dumb, Devin hits me with beatings.
Devin has sometimes hit me before in past videos.
I've copied so many, man, it feels like I'm cheating. Oh my god, no!
I've copied so many, man, it feels like I'm cheating. So that line is actually, like, huge for me personally. So, hey everybody, it's Lokes97. That line was inspired by Chugga Conroy saying, hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. I used to get told all the freaking time that I copied Smosh on my other channel, Mr. Sam Rushy Socks. And then I bought a Shane Dawson shirt, back before he got canceled, of course. I bought a Shane Dawson shirt and did like, hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, and I did like all that stuff, and it was just like I've copied so many fucking YouTubers. It feels like I'm not original whatsoever, and it's actually like at the end of the day, like when I lay down in bed and I can't sleep at like 3 a.m. and I think about it, it's actually like very, very depressing and like overwhelming like on the brain. So I hope to someday get over that.
I'm a poser and I'm fake and I'm a dirty piece of shit and
I'm a poser, I'm fake, and I'm a dirty piece of shit. Pretty much just says the same thing as the last line, to where like I've copied like so many fucking YouTubers. I don't even know what my original content would be because I'm so used to like copying it from other people. I don't even know like who I am.
act like I got problems when my parents are rich. Hey,
That meaning like I act like I have problems, like, you know, all these other like big name musicians and all these other people that you see that came from literally nothing. But my parents are literally like, they're rich. They have so much money, and if I ever like get in a jam, they would lend me money in a heartbeat. Versus like all these other like social influencers and all that that like have had nothing, and like if they got in a jam, their parents could not bail them out. Mine would in a heartbeat if I needed it.
white boy complaining about life.
And just white boy complaining about life, because like, you know, I'm just, you know, a typical white dude with absolutely, you know, no problems, and I'm just complaining about life for no reason other than just to complain. So I'm like self-aware that I'm ridiculous, I guess.
What, am I allowed to say white boy? Or is that racist? I feel like it's not racist if I say white boy because I am white. If I were to say like, well, I'm not even gonna go there, but nah, dog.
That line was just meant to be funny.
And I'll just keep chasing my dreams. It's way harder than it seems. If I could just be famous for one damn day, I swear to God, I think I would cream. What?
I'll just keep chasing my dreams. It's way harder than it seems. It is. I've been doing YouTube for like, oh my god, I think the better part of like 13 years now or something like that. And I'm, I know a lot more stuff now, but like I get just as many views as I did like when I started, which is not progress. but I mean, I'll keep going. Like I will never stop doing this. I say, like, sometimes I'll get like upset with myself and I'm gonna say that I'll stop making YouTube videos, but I'm absolutely never ever gonna stop creating stuff. Yeah, if I like got famous, like after like this video, for example, like if I wake up tomorrow morning and I'm absolutely famous, I would probably cream myself.
Hey, you remember that music video?
That shit was super tight, yo.
That's a throwback to the first music video that Jeremy and I ever made. The only music video that we made, actually, which was College Girls Ballad. We were just like absolutely trying to wing it because Jeremy did not have that long to like to be out, and we had absolutely the time of our lives filming that video. Like that video was so much fun to make.
Can't keep reminiscing on the past. We ain't gonna make that shit last.
Can't keep reminiscing on the past. We ain't gonna make that shit last. So that's like, again, kind of saying what I said in the beginning of the song. I'm not gonna reminisce on anything from before. I'm gonna absolutely keep tanking forward, and we're, you know, I don't want to make anything from before or last. I want to keep going and keep growing.
Move forward, let's push on the gas. Everything in the past can kiss my ass. What up with that?
So yeah, that's basically saying the exact same thing in just another way. Like everything from back then, fuck it. You know, it was awesome back then when we did it, but let's keep growing and seeing like what other limits we can reach. So the ending, like Hollywood Highbeam, like outro thing, that was an idea that I thought like, so once you've achieved like, you know, all these views and you've achieved like all the success, you're still, you know, you're just like, you're sitting there like, for me personally, like, because I've achieved like a lot of views in the past. I don't have them right now, obviously, but like I've just, there have been nights where I have just been laying in bed just like staring off into space thinking like, what is my life? Like, who am I? And then there's just absolute silence, which is where I came up with the idea to do the silent part at the end. Well, there you guys go. That was me explaining all the lyrics of Hollywood Highbeams. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for some more. Bye!